be doing another back to school video, another kind of portion of my back to school stuff, and this is going to be all about organization and staying on task at school and all that sort of stuff, because that's so important at school. I think one of the biggest qualities that I have, and most important ones, is the fact that I'm super organized. So that also helps me in school, and these are just some of the things that I do to help me stay organized. So I'm going to get right started and talk about the first thing. So the first thing that's going to help you stay organized during the school year is actually a cue card holder. And this is like a cute one that I got from Chapters, which is just a bookstore. It's just got this really cute flower print on it, and this one was like $20, but you can get cheap plastic ones. I used to have a yellow one, but I gave it to someone because it had all my social studies cue cards in it or something. So yeah, they just look like this on the outside, and then it has this little band that you take off, and then the inside looks like that, and basically it just has little pockets. And if you get this one, has like everything else: home, garden, clothing / personal, food and grocery. But what I do is I write over the tabs. This one I just got, so I haven't used it yet, but I write over the tabs my subjects, and then store my cue cards for tests. And then so at the end of the year, for my exams or whatever, or for the end of the term, whatever you have, I can take out the cue cards that I made throughout the year and study those instead of using the whole binder. So I found that really helpful. The second thing I think is really key to keeping you organized throughout the year is an agenda. This is actually the 2009 daily agenda, but I never got around to using this one because I got one from school. But the one that I got from school was way too small, so I ended up not using this one, but I could have used it. But this one just looks like this. It's by Blue Line, like it says 2009. And each day looks like this, and it has like the times, which I actually really like, because then you can write down which class you had from, say, 8:30 to 10 or whatever, and the homework that you had in between that time. And then at the very bottom it has a box that says important right there, and you can write down if you had tests that day, or if you have a special project due, or anything like that. This one was kind of a little bit more expensive also, because it's kind of like a leather bound book. I think this was like $35, but again, like I said, I never got around to using it, which kind of makes me angry. But yeah, at the back you can write down phone numbers and email addresses, and that's really handy as well to have like emergency contacts or whatever on you. Agendas will make your whole life so much easier. I use my agendas so much that like people actually like made fun of me because I wouldn't not write down anything. Like I was so like anal about it. Like I have to write down my homework, and I don't know, it's not like I'm like, I don't know, it feels like if I don't do it, I'm gonna forget, and I probably would forget too. So planners are really important, or agendas, or whatever you want to call them. And I think my school usually gives agendas like for like $5 they sell them, but I don't usually buy those anymore. They're too small and they don't have enough space to write in, so usually I'll just buy an agenda. So that's what I'm gonna do for this coming year. The next thing that I find really helpful during the school year is I don't really know what you call this. I guess it's kind of like a folder. I call it my folder. And I had one in grade 8, grade 9, and going into grade 10 now I'll have one. I actually didn't use one for most of grade 9 until like May, and I was like, I need one. Like these will make your life so much easier, because instead of taking home all your binders and all your whatever, your pages, or little sheets the teachers hand out that aren't hole punched, and it's like, come on. This you can just store it inside here, and I just have mine labeled from last year. So I just have like English H, English Honors, Social Studies, Math, Science, and French. And then if you have like planning or anything else like that, you can just store that in there. And I have like one extra pocket at the back, and I usually store my agenda in here also, just at the front. And they're really handy just to carry around your homework or whatever. And that's basically what I use this for, just to carry my homework in it. I really just don't want to carry home all my binders. I just hate that. It's worse enough that you have to carry all your textbooks. It's so much worse if you have to carry all your binders too. So this is really great. The last thing I think is really important to have at school to keep you more organized is a binder with a zipper. This is just a 5-star binder. It has a zipper, and I've had this one since grade 8, and it's still going strong, so I love this binder. I use it for math most of the time, but you can use it for any subject, and really honestly, mine's just full of different stuff right now. It's full of like folders and dividers from last year, so yeah, that's gonna help you out. Especially if you're a little less organized and you just stick things in, it's going to stay in that binder instead of falling out, especially if you zip it up. One of my biggest tips is always clip your pages into your binder, because at the end of the year, when you're going through, it's going to all fall out and be a huge disaster, and that's just awful. Always write your name, date, and whatever class you're in, because I find that teachers are not the smartest, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes they will if you don't write your name on it or your date or whatever, they'll be taking off marks, which is so stupid. But I always write down the date and my name and the block, because we have blocks in my school, and the class. I write all 4 things down just because that keeps me more organized and good. Yeah, so those are some of my tips. I think that's it. So if you have any questions about being organized in school, or something that you should do about going into high school or middle school or whatever, you can write them below and I'll do my best to answer them. And yeah, so I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you all soon. Bye!